Good day. Hi, I'm Jim Keffer, one of the pediatricians at Old Harding Pediatrics, coming to you from our Westmead location today to talk about mental health emergencies in children. We picked this topic after many suggested on our social media feeds. Also, this is a topic that many parents bring up when their kids come in for checkups and other visits. Over 10% of teens may have depression, and 30% of children may experience some anxiety disorder at some point. Most of these children never get into a dangerous situation in the course of their mood issues, but some do and can cause harm to themselves and to others. Warning signs that parents and other caregivers should be vigilant about include excessive sleeping, beyond the typical teenage fatigue, loss of self-esteem, loss of interest in favorite pastimes, unexpected or significant drop in academic performance, loss of appetite and weight loss, drastic personality changes, such as being very aggressive or excessively angry, and use of drugs or alcohol. And here are three common facts and myths about depression and suicide. The first is that teens who kill themselves are obviously depressed all the time. That's actually more the case in adults. Adults who attempt to commit suicide or do commit suicide are more likely to be depressed all the time, whereas children may sometimes swing in and out of depression. The second one is that people who talk about suicide will not act on it. And that's just not the case. Teens who talk about wanting to get away, to end it, to disappear, or to die are way more likely to kill themselves than those who do not. A discussion about suicide will not push a child who's on the edge to act on suicide, but it is something that should be acted on immediately. The third is that kids just talk about suicide or make suicide attempts just an attempt to get attention and really won't hurt themselves with these attempts. And that's just not the case. We have to remember that these are children. They don't know what sort of actions can actually cause them self-harm. And in making these attempts can cause themselves significant harm or even result in their death. Here are some key things that it's important for parents and caregivers to remember. The first is that it's important to keep communication between yourself and your child open, honest, and consistent. Make sure that there are times where your child can share anything that's really on their mind. The second is that it's important to understand that conditions like anxiety, depression, or other behavioral issues are very treatable. The third is to be attentive to your child's behavior. And it's important to express understanding or support, letting them know that you are there for them and that there can be a positive solution to the issues that they're facing. The fourth is that it's very important to get help right away. If you're worried that your child may hurt himself or others, get him to an emergency department. One of the most important ones to remember is that it's important to remove firearms from your home. This is especially important if your child has expressed severe depressed mood or anxiety and has had signs that make you worry that they may try to make an attempt on their own life. Studies have shown that in homes where there are firearms, that these attempts are way more likely to be successful. The last is that it's important to continue to get your child a checkup every year. As the kids get into the preteen and teen years, at Old Harding Pediatrics, at their checkups, we will spend some time screening for things like anxiety, depression, as well as substance abuse and other risky behaviors. If it is not time for your child to have a checkup and you're still concerned about their behavior, please feel free to give us a call so that your child's doctor can address your concerns. And as always, if you have any questions, please give us a phone call at our office, 615-352-2990. Have a good day.